Hello, good morning. Did you sleep well last night? Yes, okay, great. So this is our 26th ICCE, and it's the first time being held in Philippines. In fact, until this edition, all 5 founding nations of ASEAN already hosted ICCE. So we hope that then another 6 Southeast Asian countries will have a chance to host ICCE as well in the next 20 or 30 years. Okay, I would say that being held in the Philippines, a great place, no doubt the pearl of our Orient Seas, as well as a country that which is a kind of a very vibrant culture, as well as astonishing these sceneries. So the conference theme this year, towards the technology enhanced education ecology for inclusive learning. This is no doubt very relevant to both Philippines as well as the rest of the world, which with very increasing disparities. So this is also the aspiration of ICCEs. We want to promote and celebrate both the academic excellence as well as the real impact to the world, to make this world a better place where no one is left behind. So what is the society? Which society is behind ICCE? Asia Pacific Societies for Computers in Education. The thing is that for this acronym, I heard very many different versions of how to pronounce this acronym. I heard people pronounce it as APSCE, a bit cumbersome. But now I want to teach you to pronounce this acronym as an insider. APC. 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 Okay, please try. APC. Okay, now you're all insiders. So, this is also an opportunity for me to talk about FC development in the past whole year. Because I'm being also the FC president from this year until the end of next year. We have all these subcommittees: election, conference, publication, education program, award, as well as publicity and outreach. Okay, we start with the conference subcommittee. You are here because of them. So the hard work from this team. We have our chair, Akihiro. You are here, Akihiro, and we have all these members here: Gautam, Sridhar, Bo, Richiro, Tepchai, as well as myself. There are a few things I've done this year. First of all, ICCE proceedings already been indexed by Scopus since 2005, but from 2016 onwards, we have been indexed by CPCI. Special thanks to Su Luan, our former president. She actually did everything, make this happen. And what's meant by being indexed by CPCI, which means that we're also indexed by Web of Science. So along with other prestigious conferences as well as SSCI, SCI index journals. So that's her. And every year we're going to resubmit our proceedings for indexing. So we're looking forward to 2017 as well, this year's proceedings being indexed. And Bo, where are you, Bo? Bo, he's going to take over the coordination of CPCI indexing from this year onwards. Okay, and new measures to improve ICCE review quality. This is something that I think some of the IPC members already, IPC chairs already received. We have a task force who work on this, including me and Jieqi, Maiga, Tanya, Suluan, Wei-Qin, and Akihiro. So there are a few things we're going to do, such as we develop a SOP for review and meta review processes, reviewers guide and meta reviewers guide being issued to all our reviewers and meta reviewers, PC members exclusion list PEL. Okay, this is a more diplomatic term of blacklist. Okay, and then we have Best Reviewers Awards. So please join the IPC meeting at 11:30 to 12:30. Although only IPC members are officially invited, but everybody else attending this conference can attend. This is an open meeting. So we are going to give you more details about these measures. And next, publication subcommittee. Is Siu Chong around? Probably still on his way. Siu Chong being our chair, as well as members are Wen Li, Ulrich, Chen Zhong, Tanya, Hiraki, Jin Chong, Su Luan, and Fu Yun. And they are the people behind our flagship journal, RepTel, Research and Practice in Technology Enhanced Learning. Sorry, another acronym. You need to pronounce it as REPTEL rather than RPTEL. Yeah. So REPTEL is also Scopus Index from this year onwards. Yeah. And I think this one we should thank Siu Chung. Siu Chung is the chief editor of REPTEL. Okay. And we have a new REPTEL editor-in-chief, Chen Zhong. Chen Zhong, where are you? He'll be the second editor-in-chief since 1st of August 2018. We also have new arrangement for associate editor assignment. Just now when you saw the whole list of our publication subcommittee members, they're actually associate editors. So we make some new arrangement where each associate editor, for each paper being submitted to REPTEL, they will be assigned to one of the associate editor to handle the paper. They invite reviewers, they write meta review and recommend to the chief editor to make a final decision. Yeah, so that's our new arrangement. And REPTEL, we have a new Twitter. We have Twitter. No worry, you don't have to do it now because it's also in your program book. Yeah, for this QR code is available. So which means that if you follow this Twitter account, every time we have a new paper being published, you are going to be informed by Twitter. Okay. And next, SIG, or we pronounce it as SIG, either SIG or SIG, that's fine, which is our special interest group subcommittee handling, overseeing all these SIG matters. So our chair is Gasa. Gasa is there. Members, we have Tak Wai, Wen Li, Chen Zhong, Tanya, and Hyo Jung. Yeah. Okay, so what happened for this year? Okay, we have 10 SIGs with different teams, and 7 of them have already have their sub-conferences in ICCE. Okay, so these are the SIG leaders, or SIG chairs, from S1 to S10. Okay. And we're going to have an inaugural SIG leaders meeting. So to increase the communication, the dialogue between our parent society and the SIG leaders. So this will be held today from 3 to 4 p.m. Yeah, in room E. Again, it's an open meeting. Everybody is welcome to attend. Yeah. And we have strategic support to SIGs which are going to update during the SIG meeting with community building, our supports providing to this, and connection with FC Student Wing, and Early Career Workshop, and Doctoral Student Consortium, as well as SIG websites. And we are proposing to set up an FC webinar series, which is something we're going to discuss at our executive committee meeting in this evening. Okay, and next, Publicity and Outreach Subcommittee is Maurice around. Maurice is there. Yeah, Maurice. We have members, Maiga, John, Sahana, Amali, Hyojong, Yanjie, and myself. So what we have done this year, we have a FC website revamp task force, which later we're going to do an official launch. A new revamped task force with Maiga. Yeah, he did a lot of work in this. And whether our HQ Managing Secretary, Luke, is around, Luke Miao. Yeah, Luke is the one who actually doing the coordination between the task force and our vendor who developed the revamped task force for revamped website for us. And we have Maurice, Tanya, and myself as a task force member. Yeah, so we spent about a few months' time work on this and are finally ready for launching. And Facebook presence also under outreach and publicity. Again, all these are available in the program book. Yeah. Okay, so you can join this. And we have a new WeChat group, especially catering for those who are not unable to access to Facebook. So is John around? Yeah, John, he set up this. And next, Hiraki, he's unable to attend this conference because of an urgent meeting in Tokyo. But he's chairing the education program subcommittee with our members Wei Qin, Ulrich, Tazunori, Sahana, Didif. Okay, our LOC, local organizing chair. She actually will affectionately call her as Didif, but her actual name is Maria Mercedes Rodrigo. Okay, so Masanori as well as Jie Qi. So the first thing we did this year, other than education program subcommittee, they've been organizing doctoral student consortium every year. But for this year, we set up a new student wing. Yeah. I wonder, is the chair Arwin around? Arwin? Arwin? Not here yet. Oh, Arwin's there. Arwin. Hi. Yes. Okay. So we have all these co-chairs, Meng Yuan, Jun, Scott, Hui Yong, and Emily, and a few other members there, whom they are going to do something like this. This is the first time they organized a student wing workshop yesterday, which is organized by students for students. That's the main thing. This is also a chance for us to nurture our future society leaders. And we also have a socializing dinner in this evening. That's what they're going to do. And they're going to establish a student network beyond ICCEs. And finally, they have also set up a student wing Facebook group. But this Facebook group is specially for students and their supervisor to join. So it's not for everybody. So we have a new student wing logo, which is a very nice. I like this design very much. Is Meng Yuan around? Meng Yuan. Meng Yuan is actually Maurice's student. So it's a great thing that we try to engage students in contributing to our society, and their supervisor support is very, very important. So if you are any students who are interested, please recommend them. Please encourage them to help us. Yeah, so this is her design. If you're interested to find out what this design means, what's the meaning behind this design, you can check out our new revamped website. It's available there. Yeah, okay. And so these are the student wing mentors who Hiroaki is a lead mentor. And we have 4 mentors there, Wei Qin, Tasunori, Didif, as well as Masanori. Yeah. Ken. And next one, award subcommittee. Yeah, we have Suluan as a chair and Takwai, Chikit, and Chinchong as members. And what happened here is that they are actually in charge of our annual Distinguished Researcher Awards and Early Career Research Awards. Yeah. So we have a new award criteria being introduced this year, which you can check out from our website. And we have an ECRA winner this year, which Suluan going to present later. Yeah. And election subcommittee. The chair is Fu Yun. Yeah. With members, our 3 honorary EC members, Takwai, Chikit, and Richiro. And we have this EC Associate Membership Scheme. This is a new scheme we introduced this year because I know there are a lot of people who are interested in running for our EC, actually stand for Executive Committee. So, okay, sorry, another acronym. Yeah. Okay, so we have a limited space, and of course, what we hope to see is that you first prove that you are a committed person, you're contributing to our society, and then we welcome you to run for our EC member. But this is an opportunity for us to engage people who are not able to join our EC yet, to become an EC associate member. And what happened is that because Mas have been in charge of our FC Merit Scholarship Award, which more details will be given in the closing ceremony, and we have 8 winners this year. And for this Merit Scholarship Award, it should be Merit Scholarship, it should be under Education Program Subcommittee. And since she's not one of our EC members, and all our subcommittee members are actually EC members, so we decided to appoint her as an associate membership to make associate member. So under Education Program Subcommittee. So this is how our associate membership scheme works. We're going to recruit more associate members in the future. So if you are really, really interested to contribute to us, you can write to us, and then we'll see what is the things that we can help you to do. Or you can even propose to us what you can help, either in ICCE or our society. Okay, so finally, for this conference, I would like to maraming salamat po. Thank you very much to our, this is Tagalog, Filipino language. Thank our IPC Coordination Chair, Jie Qi, and Co-Chair, Maiga, and our Local Organizing Chair, Didif, and is Jess around, our Co-Chair. Jess is there. Yeah. Thank you for all this help. I mean, the one whole year you can call it either something that we're really fond of doing that and something that is a nightmare for us, in a sense. And especially, I want to show you something, okay? Jess, This was a Facebook posting by Jess. Actually, last week. I screen captured it last week. Would it be appropriate to set an auto response to my email that says if your email isn't related to ICC 2018, wait until December the 3rd. Hey. Yeah. Okay. So thank you.
Thank you for that message, Dr. Leung Xiang Wong. Next, we would like to call to the stage this year's local organizing chair, Dr. Maria Mercedes T. Rodrigo. Please give her a round of applause.
Thank you. All right. First of all, I wanted to say thank you. I will pretty much repeat what I said last night, but thank you all so much for coming to Manila. Thank you to APSI for entrusting us with this conference. It was a tremendous honor, which is why I think we were committed to following through with hosting. I also wanted to thank our sponsors for whom we owe so much. The Department of Science and Technology, Torre Lorenzo, SMART, PLDT, Elena Tan Foundation, and the Bayanihan Center. And then I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to the local team. I am not a great organizational person. I mean, you know, I don't consider myself to have the skill to mount an event like this. However, the people who work with me are probably the best that we have in the university. So I thank Jessica Sugay, of course, and I thank Japet Samako. So please, thank you so much. I also want to thank our small army of volunteers. So Alexis Andres, Angeli, Rose, JI, JM. Oh, a lot of people were asking about the designs for our collaterals, our lanyards, our program book, and so on. It is JM Santos. Is he here? Oh, okay. We will point him out to you when he's around. But he was the one, he and Alexis Andreas were the ones who collaborated on the designs. Our proceedings team, DJ, Ramil, and Pia. Pia is here. Pia, are you here? Oh, there. Pia is here. Okay. Our other volunteers, Michelle, Jen, Teng, Christine, Lisa, May, Rex, Emily, Maui, Dean, and Glenn. Our official photographer who makes everybody look good is Glenn and Carlo. I also wanted to thank Mr. Nathan Casano, who is one of our volunteers, and I wanted to give him special mention because it is his birthday today. So happy birthday, Nathan. Oh no, and of course he's not in the room. So once again, thank you all very much.
Thank you, Dr. Rodrigo. So next, we would like to call to the stage the Chair of the International Program Coordination, Dr. Ji Chi Yang.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jie Chi Yang from National Central University, Taiwan. It is my great pleasure to speak on behalf of international program community. Now I'm going to give you a brief report on the program of ICCE 2018. ICCE is a 5-day conference. The first 2 days are pre-conference events. And the main conference starts from today and will end on Friday. There are a variety of program events in ICCE. I will introduce the events one by one. First, let me introduce some pre-conference events. There were 14, actually there were 15, but one workshop was canceled. So there were 14 workshops held in the past 2 days. I believe some of you have attended the very exciting workshops. We had also 3 tutorials. The topics include learning behavior analysis and text analytics and the computational thinking. So they were very hot topics in the fields. We also had a doctoral student consortium. There were 7 submissions from the students. And also 6 mentors were involved in the DSC program. We thank you very much for their support to the students. We also had 7 early career workshop attendees. And actually, the ECW starts from 2 days ago in 2016 in Mumbai. And the purpose of the ECW is to provide an opportunity for early career scholars to seek professional support for developing their early career, academic early careers. We also had FC Student Win program workshop. So as mentioned by Long Xiang, the FC Student Win, this event is organized by students. And they will get 2 types of help. One is academic survival tips, while the other is academic writing. And the sharing and the guidance from the mentors and the speaker is very much appreciated. Now I'm going to introduce the main conference events. We are honored to have 4 keynote speakers. We invited and confirmed the keynote speakers from 1 year ago. We are very happy to get the invitation acceptance from the 4 distinguished speakers. Their topics include 4 sub-conferences of our conference, including the AI in education, and the learning science, and the teacher professional development, and also the C3 advanced learning technologies. And remaining 3 sub-conferences, they have theme-based invite speech. So we are happy to have 3 invite speakers for representing 3 different sub-conferences. And their topics including the mobile learning, game-based learning, and the language learning. We also have 3 panels. The topics will include smart learning, language learning, and also computational thinking. As you may have known, the society behind the conference, EPSI, just introduced by Long Xiang, we have 10 SIG, special interest groups. And 8 out of the 10 SIGs have their community building session during the conference. So if you have interest in these SIGs, please feel free to join their discussion. The schedule can be checked on the program booklet. Now I'm going to introduce the paper submissions. As you know, ICCE is a meta conference, which includes 7 sub-conferences, each of which focus on specialized themes. And each sub-conference will have their program community, including the program chair, co-chair, and a lot of PC members. And this table shows the distribution of paper submission to the main conference by country. We received 202 papers, including 147 full papers, 39 short papers, and 16 posters from 27 countries. As you can see from the table, the top 3 countries of the submission are Philippines, Japan, and China. In particular, the top 1 submission are Philippines. We thank you for their contribution. And the total, the top 3 submission from the top 3 countries actually cover over 50% of the submissions. And this table shows the breakdown of submission and acceptance by each sub-conference. And in total, we accepted 37 full papers, and 64 short papers, and 54 posters. And the overall acceptance rate for the full paper is 25%. It's very hard. And the overall acceptance rate in individual sub-conferences is nearly the same. That means that our submission review process is very rigorous. Now I'm going to show you the best paper and the poster award. As you maybe notice in the program booklet, some of the paper are marked as labels, as some labels, such as BOPN, BSPN, and the BTTBN. This means that these papers are nominated as Best Overall Paper Award, and the Best Student Paper Award, and the Best Technical Design Paper Award. In addition, we also have a Best Poster Design Award. So here's the list of Best Overall Paper Award nominees. So congratulations. And this is the list of Best Student Paper Award nominees. And this is the list of the Best Technical Design Paper Award nominees. So the results, I think you are eager to know the result, right? But I cannot tell you the result at this moment because the result will be announced at the closing ceremony. So please keep until the closing ceremony. Now I'm introduce the informational presentations. For the full papers presentation, the presentation time is 25 minutes, and the discussion time is 5 minutes. For the short paper presentation, it is 15 plus 5 minutes. For the extended summary presentation, it is 10 plus 5 minutes. We also have one poster sessions, which include poster and work in progress poster, WIPP. And it will be take place from 1:30 to 3 p.m. Tomorrow at the same place. I think it's all about the program. We would like to thank all of the people who behind the conference. First, we would like to thank the sub-conference chair and the co-chair for each sub-conference. So this is the list from C1 to C4 and the C5 to C7. Actually, we also have a lot of PC members. We are not able to list of all their names on the table, on the slides. But we really thank you for their help to review and selecting good paper for our conference. We also have a lot of other program components, such as workshop, tutorial, poster, doctor-student consortium, early career workshops, panel, extended summary, merit scholarship. I would like to thank you all of the people who behind the conference. Last but not least, let me extend my sincere aspiration to our local organizing community. Our Philippine colleagues, they work very hard and dedicated to making the ICCE 2018 a successful conference. I would also like to express my gratitude to all you for your participation and contribution to this conference. So this is going to be the end of my presentation. I wish the conference all the success and and the fear with laughter and the insight, as always. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Yang. So we would like to invite to the front again Dr. Wong for an announcement.
So it's time for us to launch our new website. We would like to welcome our 3 honorary EC members that were installed last year. So can we have Tak Wai Chan, Richiro Mizuguchi, and Chikit Lui. So we just click about. Of course, Maiga would like to bring up here as well. Yeah, because he's the one main person behind the task, the revamp. Okay. Can we just just click? We're supposed to just click a button here. Yeah. Supposed to click a button here. Yeah. This one. It's all right. So we just make you maybe the three who witnessed this. Witness. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, something didn't happen, so I want to make it happen. So we'd like all three of you to witness this. Okay. Thank you. So, actually, some of you already seen this a few days ago because we didn't change our URL. It's still the same URL, www.fc.net or just fc.net simply. So you can always go and check our newly revamped website. Thank you.
Thank you for that announcement. And so, as you all know, this is hosted by Ateneo de Manila University. And to give a few words, we would like to introduce the University Vice President, Dr. Maria Luz Vilches. Oh, okay.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to greet you a very pleasant good morning, as we all say here, on behalf of Ateneo de Manila University, which is located at the other side of town and which takes only, in normal, ideal time, 30 minutes to get here, but it took me 2 hours to come, so I'm sorry that I came very late this morning. But this 26th International Conference on Computers in Education is truly international, and just looking at the list of like over 200 participants from all over the world, I'd like to acknowledge, first of all, the chair of the conference, Lung Xiang Wong from Nanyang Technological University in Singapore, and at the same time, he is the president of the Asia Pacific Society for Computers Education, the organizing body of the conference. So I'd like to welcome in general the chairs, the co-chairs, presidents, and all the other officers in these organizations. I'd also like to welcome the keynote speakers and also the presenters and facilitators in the workshops. So thank you so much for making this conference a rich experience for all the presenters and keynote speakers. The conference theme, Towards a Technology-Enhanced Education Ecology for Inclusive Learning, is an apt and relevant one for the education sector today. I'd like to begin with a once upon a time. Aladdin said to his princess that he could show her a whole new world, shining, shimmering, splendid, a new fantastic point of view. Today, bereft of any reference to Aladdin, when we say that whole new world, we often refer to the digital world, the world of technology in this global age. A world that's huge and distant, yet rendered small and accessible through information technology. Students, not so long ago, would go to the library to look for library resources, leaf through books. But today, they can access library resources from their own bedrooms, even in their own pajamas, even without eating breakfast first. So this is a good idea, but educators today ask, what are the implications of this kind of accessing material? What are the implications for learning? So these are questions that maybe educators need to respond to. It's also amazing how technology can scale up information. You know, in this country where we have to respond to a lot of socio-political issues and we send out memos, you know, you just send a memo half a minute ago and it's all over the place. You cannot even catch it. It's like wafting in the air, that feather that you'll never retrieve anymore. So that's what it is. And like a feather, social media can be quite scary. We don't know anymore how much information is truth and how much information is lies. talking about scaling up, information technology or technology in general is able, for example, to help us with our advocacies. In the Philippines, in Ateneo de Manila, we have a digital martial law museum, because martial law, a dark part of our history, has been erased in history textbooks. And so in order for us to be able to help teachers to put them in their own syllabi, we have a digital martial law museum. So this is part of what information technology can do to education. 2 years ago, still talking about the kind of technology that's exciting and amazing, 2 years ago we had a professor coming from Queen Mary University of London, because we have a dual degree, we have 2 dual degree programs at the MS with Queen Mary University of London. One is it's data science. The other one is media information technology, media arts and technology. So someone came who was talking about machine learning, and his research was how, for example, they were able to produce through a machine Irish folk music. So when he was trying to get us to listen to the real Irish folk music that was played by the Irish folk musicians, and then compare that with what he produced from the machine, we hardly knew the difference. One student in the audience asked a question: what is the ethical implication of all of what you're doing? Okay, so these are some of the questions that we need to respond to. So while technology is very exciting, creates an exciting new world, technology also provokes anxiety. So it's kind of a love-hate relationship with technology. So, such as, for example, when all our lives were dependent on the computer, and then suddenly we only see lines and splatters of color on the screen, and we're not able to retrieve anymore our own documents, especially if it's horrors and horrors, an entire dissertation or thesis draft, then we realize that's technology that can also be a little iffy. Or when you are doing an interactive learning in a global classroom and the machines don't work, that ends the extravaganza in that classroom. And parents also are very anxious about the youth inhabiting the digital world 24/7. What does it do to their socialization skills? What does it do to their critical thinking, to their communication skills? What will it do to their ability to relate to each other? How does it influence relationships when one can just friend or unfriend anyone at one's whim or caprice? How does it make a distinction between private and public spaces when it has become easy to say whatever you like on a freedom wall under the security of anonymity? So these and more experiences show that technology is either worshipped or glorified or trashed and vilified. Technology is both boon and bane. And I'm sure in this conference you're focusing on technology in education. And let me just say that in Ateneo de Manila, we have Dr. Rodrigo here who champions technology in education. She has put together a course on game design, which is quite interdisciplinary. The technology is taken care of by the computer science department. The content is taken care of by the literature department because of fairy tales or legends coming from Philippine literature, and then the ethics is taken care of by philosophy. So you can see the harmony of 3 different departments working in one course. I have also been, I think I'm coming up with, I haven't announced it yet to the Loyola schools, but I'm coming up with a grant for faculty members who are able to put together courses that will infuse technology, which is beyond PowerPoint and all the rest that we're doing. Something which is innovative that will include technology, to show to us that technology is not an enemy, technology is a friend, and we need to harness that kind of friendship. So this conference I am sure is something that situates technology much better in education, how to harness its potential and make it work for teaching and learning, and critical thinking and the creative imagination. So this is where researchers from all over the world share ideas. These might be ideas that are similar, but different in contexts that could alter experiences. For example, what might work in Japanese schools might not work in Philippine rural schools where the internet connection is rather slow. So these are the permutations of how we can make these ideas relate to our own experiences with our own strengths and limitations. So I hope that the exchanges that happen here bring scholars closer together, not just in terms of research interests, but in terms of friendships, because from my own experience, and I'm sure from your own experience, no amount sometimes of research interest will bring people together. It has to be coupled with friendships. And a lot of these networks of universities and scholars begin with good friendships. So I wish you all success in this conference, but I also hope that you find time to see other parts of the metropolis, but beware of the traffic. Just beware of that. So just as long as you don't get caught in that, I'd like for you to enjoy this conference and let it be a wonderful carpet ride. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Vilches, for that wonderful message. So yes, if you can, try to explore Metro Manila, but yes, avoid the traffic. And now to present the Early Career Research Award, we would like to call the chair of the ICCE Award Subcommittee, Dr. Sue Luan Wong.
Good morning, everyone. I speak on behalf of the ICCE Award Committee. I'd like to give you a little bit of information about our award. ICCE offers 2 prestigious awards annually, which is the DRA, Distinguished Researcher Award, and also the ECRA, Early Career Researcher Award. The DRA recognizes an active member who is below 50 and who has shown distinguished achievements in the field of computers in education, while the ECRA recognizes an active member in the early stages of his or her career, no later than 10 years after receiving the doctoral degree. For this year, we received no nomination for the DRA, but we received 3 nominations for the ECRA. The voting phase for selecting the ECRA finalists was carried out among 28 EC members, and the winner received more than 2/3 of the votes. And I'm pleased, on behalf of ICCE, to announce the winner. The winner of the ECRA 2018 this year is Associate Professor Dr. Ting Chia Su, National Taiwan Normal University, Taiwan. Congratulations, Dr. Su. Her research interests include computer-assisted learning and educational technology. Since receiving her PhD in 2012, she has won many other distinguished awards in Taiwan, such as the Special Outstanding Talent Award by the Ministry of Science and Technology, Tai Yu Wu Memorial Award by the Ministry of Science and Technology. May I now invite Dr. Su to come forward to receive the award, and may I also invite our President to come forward to present the award. Congratulations, Dr. Su. May I now invite Dr. Su to say a few words to everyone.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ting Jia Shi. My own name is Jin Kun Xu. I'm currently an associate professor in National Taiwan Normal University. It's my great honor to receive the Early Career Researcher Award from the President of Asia Pacific Society for Computers in Education. I would like to thank the Early Career Research Award Subcommittee, Professor Sulan Ong, Professor Tsukasa Hirashima, and Professor Chiki Lui, and Professor Jin Zhongchai for leading the discussion of the election in depth. I also want to thank Professor Wenli Chen for her recommendation, and thank all executive committee members for your professional review. Before I got my PhD degree, I had been a secondary school teacher for about 13 years. So I also want to thank all the professors who have taught me before. And after I got my PhD degree in 2012, I got the offer from National Taiwan Normal University. In the recent 6 years, I worked hard and appreciate my families for support. I also appreciate my team member and environmental resources and supervisors' support in the Department of Technology Application and Human Resource Development, College of Technology and Engineering, National Taiwan Normal University. I learned a lot of experience from the cultivation of ICCE and make connections with international scholars in this community. So I believe the Asia Pacific Society for Computers in Education will cultivate more and more outstanding young researchers all over the world in the future. Thank you, that's all. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Dr. Wong, and congratulations to our awardee. Again, we're inviting all of you to join our social media contest by taking a photo and posting it on your preferred social media platform, may it be Facebook or Instagram, and with the corresponding hashtag for the category. For a photo of something Filipino, it's hashtag ICCE 2018 Phil. For a photo of Filipino food, it's hashtag ICCE 2018 Food. For a photo of you and 5 other people whom you met for the first time during the conference, it's hashtag ICCE 2018 Friends. And lastly, for a photo from any of the functions and events during the conference, use hashtag ICCE 2018 Functions. Next, we'll have our keynote presentation. So can we ask first the EC members for a photograph here in front? So yeah, please come up front so we can have a photo with you.
So I'll say we're going to go straight to our first keynote speech. But before that, while we're setting up our keynote stage, we'd like to invite all the FC EC members to take group photos. This is in front of his, at the end of the opening ceremony. This is kind of our culture. Yeah. So the rest, you can settle down and then maybe, okay, just wait for the keynote to start. Thank you.
So this would be a good time to grab refreshments or to have a break, go to the restroom, so while waiting for the keynote presentation.